I apologize in advance. I know I'm the worst. I have been slacking on the YouTubes. I recently started a new role at my job and things have just been so busy. So unfortunately, I haven't had as much time for the tubes. But anyways, I'm still uploading videos. I'm still here. Hello. You're probably like, who is this girl? I don't even know you. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of new makeup I picked up all from the Sephora sale because I go crazy during the Sephora sale, but I did pretty well this year. I bought way less than I usually do. I usually spend like 500 bucks. This year I probably spent like 200. Not as bad in comparison. I'm trying to be a little bit better and thinking, do I really need this before I purchase it? Yet, alas, I purchased things I don't need in this video. If you're interested, keep watching and make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. First things first, I bought a new Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector. I needed a new one desperately. This is my old one. Needs to go. I've been scraping it. I've been waiting to record this video before I used it so you could see a fresh one. I get it in the shade Fair, and this is just so good at concealing purple hues under the eyes. I'll show you. And if you want to know more, I have videos on this. I will link below. Look, one eye compared with without. It just makes the biggest difference. And I don't know how I lived without it. But yeah, if you guys have dark circles, highly recommend checking this out. And I'm so glad I got a new one. My old one was just so old. It was almost like dried out and it was just not as creamy as this one. God bless. Love. Another thing I bought naturally is a concealer. I heard good things about this one being a good high coverage concealer. It's the Naked Quickie concealer from Urban Decay. It's huge too, so that's one of the reasons I bought it. I've been using the Hourglass concealer forever, but it's like $36 for 0.3 ounces or something, and this one was 34 bucks and it's 0.55 ounces. It's like the size of a foundation almost. So it's huge. Here it is. And I thought it was a good bang for my buck because it seems to be full coverage and skin-like and not drying. So I've used it already multiple times, but of course, I want to show you guys. And I got it in the shade 20NN. The smallest amount goes the longest way. I do feel like this runs a little bit deep. Yeah, this is 20NN Fair Neutral. I have a little bit more color since we're approaching summer, so typically I would get light or light medium. So this is fair. I don't think I'm fair, so I do feel like it runs a little bit deep. But this says it's up to 24-hour long wear, waterproof and transfer resistant, quick full coverage, and it's a lightweight formula. It's blendable and non-greasy, real skin matte finish. That's what I'm reading the box here, in case you were wondering. It also has a brush on it, which I haven't used. It feels quite dense. I just use a beauty blender. Let's blend her out. See, it just blends out super easily. I just use my fingers for my fotch. And here we go. This isn't new, but it is a powder I use from Huda Beauty, and it's really good at smoothing under the eyeballs and the face in general. So I use that with this powder puff from Amazon. We're just gonna crease it out. And then I use this wherever else I put concealer as well. I basically got a full freaking face. I purchased the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul, and I have been loving this. It is super easy to blend out. It's a very good beginner-friendly bronzer because I don't use creams often. I'm really stepping into the cream world, and let's read what it says. It's a mistake-proof bronzer in a convenient stick formula that melts seamlessly into skin for natural-looking warmth and dimension. I've been loving this. It's super easy to use. It blends out easily. Take a shot every time I say easily, and it just looks natural. And I put it on after I powder my under eyes, and I haven't had any issues. So I put my contour a little bit. I use it as a contour. It's a bronzer, whatever. I don't do two separate steps. I just apply my bronzer where I would put contour, you know? So I put it a little bit higher above my cheekbone. Put here. And then I have a big honker forehead, so I put a few stripes. Then let's, just for fun, let's put it on my nostrils too. And you know, why not? So it glides on super easily. I just use this brush from Physician Formula. But for my nose, I just use my fingy, and you can just see how easily that blends. I just stomp it in and it blends out so seamlessly. I just stamp it in upwards. And here we are. Then if I feel like I'll go ahead and buff it out some more just to make it look super smooth. And what I like about this is it dries down to like skin-like finish. It's not sticky. Your hair's not gonna be stuck in it. It just dries down very skin-like. And it looks like I'm just bronzed. This obviously isn't enough bronzer for me, so I follow this up with more bronzer. And this is my favorite currently from Milani. So drugstore. I get it in the shade Sunkissed 02. And I just like bronzer a lot, and my face is paler than my body. So this is how I offset that. And I just add this on top. Especially my neck. My neck is so pale. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but my neck just like does not tan. I don't understand, but it doesn't, you know? And then you guys know I'm extra with my under eyes. So I set my under eyes again with a powder to add more coverage. I use this foundation, believe it or not. This is the old one. I know it's been reformulated. I haven't tried that, but I just use this to get rid of all darkness because my under eyes, they're dark. And then another item I purchased, which I am obsessed with. I've been using this all week. Like I said, I've never been much of a cream girly, but I've been using this cream blush every day. I put it over powder, over my bronzer, and it blends in perfectly and it lasts all day. So it's just, I love it. Okay, it's the Rose Ink blush and I got it in the shade Heliotrope. You can see it has almost like a spongy texture. It is a little bit thicker, but I feel like that helps it stay on longer. You can see where the indent is from my finger. And it's a super natural finish. It's not sticky. It dries down very skin-like. And it's not dewy where your hair gets stuck on it. And because it's a thicker, more natural finish, I feel like it lasts longer. So I really like this blush. You can see it's just sticky, but there it is. And I just apply it with my finger. That's how I like to. It just makes the best difference. I just look more alive. Like look at this side compared to this side. And I just feel like this is a really good color for my skin tone. I've tried Merit blushes before, the Merit cream blushes, which I love, but they just don't last as long and they're definitely more radiant. So they slide off more easily than this. I really like this for every day, whereas the Merit, I like it for a no makeup look. I love this blush. I love it, and I want more of it. And then the last item, actually not the last item, almost, is this Rare Beauty highlight. You guys have seen it everywhere. It's in the shade Exhilarate. And it's just so beautiful. Look at it. It looks like a pearl, like a pearl and a clam. It's very pretty. This blends into the skin so seamlessly. You can't really tell where it starts and ends, but it's blinding. I don't know how it does it, but I love it. The hype is real. Let's read what it says. Positive light Illuminaire. I was reading the part that's not English. Positive light silky touch highlighter, an ultra silky powder highlight that melts into the skin for an effortless iridescent glow. And I agree, it just like melts. I've been using my finger for this too. I've also used a brush, either works. I just prefer my finger. And I barely touched it. Look at that. Blinding. And I just love it on the nose. It just makes me look like I'm not crusty dusty. Just tap it into the skin. You guys see? It is so bright without being obvious. I mean, obviously I'm wearing highlighter, but it doesn't look like a strip on my skin. Don't I just look so more alive? Now, I didn't get any new eyeshadow or anything. I'm just gonna wear mascara today because I don't feel like doing the full kit and caboodle. This is my favorite mascara from L'Oreal. It's a Lash Paradise. I did pick up this eyeliner. I just got it from Amazon. You can also get it from Ulta. I wanted something more affordable because my Melt eyeliner, that's my favorite, is like going away. I don't know, I can't find it anywhere. So I'm trying out the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. Just wanted to give this a shout out. I do like it. It stays. I don't think it's as creamy as my favorite melt, but it gets the job done. But I'm just gonna put on some mascara. See, look what a difference that makes. You know, it's just love. And I get the non-waterproof version. I used the waterproof version for so long, but it's just such a pain to remove. I was over it. The last item, I feel like this is a rare beauty. I feel like this is a rare beauty video. Is the Rare Beauty lip oil. I had to get my hands on this naturally. It's all the rage, and I got it in the shade Delight. I've been wearing this a lot. To be honest, the shade isn't my favorite. I'll show you what I mean, but I feel like when you first put it on, I love the color when I first put it on, but then it dries a little bit more red than I prefer. So it almost, it's very strange. It changes colors once it's on the lips. And I prefer the color that it is before it dries down. And then it creates like an oil film on the lip. So after it dries down, there's an oil on top and you can take the oil off and the color stays there. So it's a stain. Put on the bottom lip only. See, I love this color. It's like a more brown muted when you first put it on. I'm gonna let that dry before I put the top lip on, just so you can see the difference. It also has a cooling sensation. It's a little bit stingy. Not my favorite. I don't really like products that give the cooling sensation, but it goes away. It's nothing dramatic. It just feels like I have like gum on my lips. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a little bit minty. Now let's compare the bottom lip to the top lip. You see what I mean? This color is a little bit more brown and muted than that color after it dried. And I don't know if I'm just crazy or what. One thing is you want to be careful applying it because it's stained. I do like it a lot. It feels super comfortable on the lips. I love that it stains because I just have very white lips. They have no pigment to them. So I appreciate a stain so I don't look dead when my lips come off, when my lip color comes off. This is what I'm looking like with all of my new makeup. And I love all of it. I'm not returning any of these items that I bought. I'm super happy, and I just am a Rare Beauty girl now, I feel. I've liked everything I've tried from them, so the hype is real. Let's see. See, it's still there. Alas, that is the video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. I've picked up a lot of different clothes for work and for daily life. I think I'll upload a video on that. I have a retinol video coming soon. I've been using it for like 2 months or so. So that will be coming, but I wanna know what else you guys wanna see. I'll have everything linked that I used below. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it. I will see you guys in 2 Wednesdays. Peace out, bye, haters, peace.